With the latest storyline involving Oedo Tai and Queen's Quest, a very interesting debate has erupted. So far from my observation, both sides seem pretty equal with their hopes of either outcome. The screwball I'm talking about is the thought of Azumi joining Oedo Tai. Now, this isn't exactly a new idea, as it's something that was brought up during the Stardom draft, and pretty much any time Azumi rips into her opponent with disrespectful verbal attacks. Azumi is one of the most natural heels in the entire promotion. She is so natural at being the most disrespectful little turd that it's easy to see her as a bad guy. Looking at her history, it makes a lot of sense why people would want her to join Oedo Tai. Trust me, I get it. She would probably do pretty well there, but I think her time for joining was in the Stardom draft. But now, it just doesn't make sense, and I'm going to explain why I feel that way. First, to explain why I think this way, I actually have to talk about a completely different wrestler, Hazuki. Before joining Oedo Tai, she was a beast in the ring, very talented, a little rough around the edges, but nothing a little time wouldn't fix. So, what does Hazuki have to do with this, you might ask? And the answer is, what would Azumi gain from going to Oedo Tai? Hazuki leaving and joining Oedo Tai was the best thing for her, as she was pretty much a wrestling robot with very little charisma and personality. She was just Io's minion. That was about it. She was never able to overcome being Queen's Quest's attack dog. Her going to Oedo Tai forced her to overcome her weaknesses and get out of her comfort zone. Her ability on the mic and visual storytelling in the ring has skyrocketed from her short time with the lovable heels. She didn't need a wrestling mentor. She needed a charisma mentor like Kagetsu. It's very clear that Kagetsu has the whole entertainment side of wrestling mastered, and Hazuki needed to learn that more than how to wrestle. Hazuki going to Oedo Tai was the best thing for her at the time, and I'm completely convinced that she is a much better wrestler overall because of it. So, if Hazuki going there helped her, then why would Azumi going there not be the best choice? Well, that's because what Oedo Tai has to offer isn't what Azumi needs. Azumi is already very charismatic, being one of the most comfortable on the mic from Queen's Quest. She has been talking on the mic her entire career pretty much, from her days of Azumi's army. Azumi would gain nothing from going to Oedo Tai. She doesn't need more charisma. She needs to be a better wrestler in the technical aspect. It's clear she has the talent and potential. Konami and Momo will bring that out of her, being young and ambitious just like Azumi is. Staying in the group whose main purpose is to push wrestling and Stardom's ring to its limits is the best thing for her. She will be better off in the long run, training and kicking ass with her Queen's Quest teammates. That is not the only reason I feel that Azumi should not go to Oedo Tai. The other reason involves the two teams in question. Queen's Quest is and has always been very bare in terms of member numbers. Right now they have 4 regular members and 3 foreigners. That is the most it's ever had, with pretty much everyone in QQ being a main player or high mid-card. The one to take the fall most of the time is Azumi. Yes, it sucks that Azumi is always taking the pin. I agree, but would going to Oedo Tai really change that? I don't think so. She would still be the lowest on the totem pole and taking all of the pins. So, nothing would change for Azumi herself, and nothing would really change for Oedo Tai either, since Sumire taking the pins does not damage her character at all. The only one affected by this would be Queen's Quest. With Azumi gone, either Momo, Konami, or Utami would have to start taking the pins, which in turn would severely hurt their place on the roster. So Azumi leaving for Oedo Tai would benefit no one, but harm one or more members from Queen's Quest. There are also a couple less important reasons that I don't want her to go. I enjoy the dynamic between the current Queen's Quest members. The fact that the personality of Momo and Konami is pretty submissive makes for some entertaining moments when Azumi acts like the boss. She is respected in Queen's Quest. Momo and Konami even refer to her as senpai sometimes, respecting Azumi's seniority when it comes to wrestling experience, even though she is younger. Another reason is she just got a new outfit, and a really awesome one at that. I would hate for this to be retired so soon after appearing. I still haven't gotten over the travesty that was losing Hazuki's Queen's Quest outfit. On a more serious note, I don't believe Azumi should ever leave Queen's Quest. Queen's Quest is Io's lasting legacy in Stardom, and there was no one who seemed to look up to her more than Azumi did. Azumi tried to act like Io, dressed like Io. Her masked alter ego is literally mini Iotica. She is a mini Io, and I believe there is not a single person better for the job of leading Queen's Quest in the future than Azumi herself. I rarely think a decision made in Stardom is wrong. I have had moments where I've disagreed with the outcome or been upset, but it's pretty rare for me to think that it was truly wrong. This is one of those times where I generally feel like Azumi leaving Queen's Quest is 100% the wrong thing to do. I sincerely hope that she not only stays in Queen's Quest, but becomes the official new leader and runs with an iron fist. So, let me know in the comments which side you are taking in this discussion. Thanks for watching the video. Queen's Quest for life.